Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be showing you exactly how to set up your calendar to actually build your best self and escape your 9 to 5. Because right now, guys, one of your biggest excuses is that you don't have the time to build this side hustle, to take your physique to a new level because you work a 9 to 5 and you're too busy. But guys, everybody started there. So did I. I wouldn't have this life now living in Dubai with my business if I didn't start in the same place and just structure it a little bit differently to the 99%, guys. I'm going to show you exactly how the 1% go about things and how they operated to get out of the 9 to 5, because you've got to think like the 1%er, guys. Even when you are still working your 9 to 5, you've got to act differently. You can't act like the 99% around your work hours if you want to get where the 1% go. Right, I'm going to get straight into it, guys. This is something that I was speaking about with one of the guys in the new standard course this morning. And I was like, you know what? Let's make a video for YouTube. Let's give you guys a bit of an insight into this. I'm going to keep it really brief. I'm going to keep it straight to the point. So let's get stuck in. So what you can see here, guys, is I've made a little G calendar. This is pretty much exactly what I did all the way through my escaping days. Okay, so guys, some of you already are going to come in and go, oh, I don't work a 9 to 5, I've got different hours. Guys, take the principles. Another key element to success is learn in principles. Don't make another excuse out of this and say, oh, my hours are slightly different, right? Nobody gives a fuck, right? You're the only person that can save yourself, so listen to these principles. I want you to win and plug these into your life. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Hypothetically speaking, let's imagine this is just 9 to 5, but it doesn't matter if you've got morning shifts or evening shifts or you're working a day on the weekend. You can take the principles away from this video. I'm going to show you exactly everything you need to do. So the first things first, Monday to Friday, hypothetically, you've got your 9 to 5. So I've put 9 to 5 in. And just so there's no moaning, I've given 1 hour commute time at either side. Most people aren't going to need that much time. Most people live 10, 15 minutes away. But just for the sake of it, just to prove how much time you've got to escape the system, I'm putting 1 hour. Okay? Now, 5 a.m. till 8 a.m. needs to be growing you. So there's two main things we need to be growing. We need to be growing you as a person, and we need to be growing the business. All right? The business won't grow if you don't grow, vice versa, right? You've got to grow you, personally develop. You've got to build your physique. You've got to build your mindset. You've got to improve your habits. You've got to change your perspective on the world and personally develop. Okay, growing you, we then want to go into your two biggest levers. And your two biggest levers for growing you, your physique and your mindset, are going to be working out. That could be a weight session. It could be a cardio session. It could be doing your steps. It could be doing a body weight workout. And then also studying. Studying could be reading, or it could be watching course videos, high performer videos, guys who are actually somewhere you would like to be. So they're the two things you should do every single day. You work out every day and you study every day. That's 7 days a week. You should wake up at the same time every single day. Because remember, guys, you don't want to go where everyone else is going. You want to go to the top. So don't look at what the little losers are doing and say, oh, but my friend, you know, like most, all these guys just wake up, you know, like it's normal. We go out on a Saturday night, we wake up at like 10. No, that's not where you want to go. Maybe it is, and you should probably get off this video, right? But if you actually want to actually get to a point where you're like, oh my God, I can just live wherever I want in the world. I look sick and I never have to worry about money or finance and location and lack of freedom ever again. Like, just go all in now. You either say, right, I'm signing the rest of my life away to be a bot, to be a slave. Or you go, right, I'm going to sacrifice everything to escape and then live a life of freedom. It's up to you guys. I mean, be a bot if you want to carry on feeling like a bot. But imagine another 60 years of feeling this way. It's not good, guys. Do what it takes. And every day you don't do what it takes, every day you don't go all in, you don't invest in yourself, you don't make the moves that the guys that escaped did, you're just lying to yourself and you're just chinking your armor even more. Okay, guys, so 5 till 8 a.m. If you want to do 4 till 8 a.m., you want to get ahead of the pack again. That's what I used to do, 4 till 8. Used to wake up at 3:30, still do. And I would do 4 till 8, personal development. But 5 till 8 is nice. 3 hours, time to go to the gym, maybe prep a couple of healthy meals, and do some reading. Boom, done. Okay? Then you would commute, you would go to work, you would commute back, and then you got 3 hours, 6 till 9, to grow the business. So this is not time now to say, I'm tired, it's been a hard day at work, I just got pissed off because my boss was just moaning at me. Oh, the people at work are moaning, there's low energy. No one gives a fuck, right? No one gives a fuck until you're successful, okay? Everyone's been where you are. You come back, you put your noise cancelling headphones on, you get a pair of these or your AirPods or whatever, and you sit there and you work on the highest levers for your business. You're going to make your content. You are going to do client acquisition, lead generation. It doesn't matter what your business is. If you have a business like mine, an online coaching business, you will be, back in the day, I would have been making content. I would have been making free resources. I would have been reaching out to people, helping them and servicing my clients. You've got to understand the biggest levers. That's another video in itself, but this is how we're going to set up the day. Growing the business. 3 hours, 6 till 9. And then after that, I would probably have half an hour, no phone, nothing, dial everything off, grab a shower, straight into bed, boom, don't fuck around. There is no time to relax, to watch TV, to just gossip with your mates on Telegram. Like, it's not a thing, guys, right? It's got to go. You got to be different. Because right now, you've already wasted your 8 hours in the middle of the day, which you can't help, and it's not your fault. But the guys who have escaped, who did do this format that I'm showing you right now, guys like me, now we've got 16 hours a day to go all on us in the business. So you have to do it. Otherwise, you are signing your life away. Okay? Go all in. If you want to do 4 hours either side, you can. Be a savage, right? Do it. Now, when it comes to the weekends, this is another huge thing. You need to do the mornings exactly the same. I don't care if you went out on Friday night after 10 p.m., you know, I wouldn't do that, guys. But if you did, hypothetically, you're still up 4 a.m. in the gym reading. That's an everyday thing that never goes. Some people might be like, oh, you didn't work out 7 days a week. Work out every fucking day. Maybe 5 are weights, but do body weight. Do a walk. Do cardio on the other days. But you are working out every day. Work out the self-doubt. Get your frequency high. Make you better and read and study every day. When you do that, when you get that 1% better, if you can say, my body, my mind is actually better every day, it's impossible to not get to your goals. But people do it in bursts. People are sporadic. Then you're going to do a 6-hour block. Saturday morning, it's just, this is now you're working full-time in your business. You're right, all in, growing the business. Again, doing all the tasks, your client acquisition, lead gen, building products, building services, maybe servicing some clients as you start building this up, etc. All right. Then 2 p.m. onwards on the Saturday, I would say, right now, this is where my weekend starts. I'm going to take the afternoon off, relax. I would still try and keep it productive. And if you're someone who's like my CEO clients, you're building your personal brand, you're building the coaching business, you can go out, you can go to a restaurant, you might go to the shopping mall, you might go out with friends, you might do some fun activity, you might go on jet skis, whatever you're doing, okay? And you can post this content on your stories or on your feed, and now this is actually still productive for work because you are then using your lifestyle to help with your brand, with your business. So it's personal life, it's personal time, but you can still leverage this in the business. Don't just switch off and go away from your phone. That's just fucking loser behavior. Be around your phone all the fucking time. That's what it takes if you want to grow an online business. All right, and use your personal time to leverage your business. Let people see behind the scenes, get to know you. So do that cool stuff on the Saturday afternoon and chill out and maybe do stuff with your family, but also show it, leverage that in your social media. Okay, so your work really, I don't like work as working for a job and then that's not work. Work means it's productive to my goal. So work to me is I work 24/7. Why? Because I'm working when I'm in the gym because it's making me better, which means I'm going to accomplish more. I'm working when I'm reading. I'm working when I'm working with clients. I'm working when I'm studying more business stuff. I'm working when I'm on calls with mentors. I'm working when I'm doing my content. I like everything's work because that takes me to my North Star goal. So you are working all the time, i.e. what I mean is every single thing you do should be productive to your North Star goal. If it's not productive, get rid of it because success is subtraction. I talk about this all the time. Then guys, on the Sunday, you wake up. You might have been out for a meal at 10 p.m. on the Saturday night. I don't mind. But you're still up 4 a.m. Boom. Gym, working out, cardio, steps, reading. You prime your morning. That's a daily thing. It's an SOP you don't miss. You need to change the definition of non-negotiable, guys. Everyone's like, oh yeah, I'm like, yeah, got non-negotiables, Tom. And I'm like, oh, cool. And they're like, oh yeah, I just don't do them that much. I do them sometimes. Like, it's not fucking. Do you realize what the word non-negotiable means? It means there's no negotiation. It's getting done. You don't sleep until it's done. So within every block here, you should have an SOP. That means a standard operating procedure, which is step by step what you do. You should not be going to sleep until you've ticked every box that guarantees growth on you and on the business. So you do that on the Sunday morning as well. You then take 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. off. You have that slower day. You have that Sunday reset. It might be like me. I get the cleaners in. They come round. I'll like go on a long walk. I'll go to the Hamptons Cafe on the lagoon just at the other side of here. And I'll have a nice steady morning. Yes, I'll post on my stories. I'll do stuff, which is work. But it's a nice slow morning. I'll spend it with my missus. Relaxed. Then 2 p.m. onwards, you should be growing your business. Right? You're back in. Like, right, what went well last week? What didn't go so well? What do I need to do this week? What's coming up this week? What do I need to work on? Maybe you're working with a coach or a mentor. Like my CEO guys who are in this position, they've got their exact task. They've actually just had their group call with me where then I've assigned them all a task for the week, and they put this in their afternoon block. They work through it. They assign all these tasks into each day on the week. They know exactly what they're doing to guarantee the most growth. And then they come back the next week because they come back next week to the next call, fucking smashed it. Why? Because they knew exactly what would get them where they want to go. And they're like, Tom, I've done another 5K this week. I've done another 8K this week. Whatever. Why? Because they knew what they were working on. Your Sunday is the time to get clear on your week, strategize, plan, and just get ahead. And then you wake up already moving on Monday morning. This is how you want to be operating, guys, when it comes to setting your calendar. If you are still in a 9 to 5 or doing some part-time work and you're not full-time in your online business yet, guys. All right, this is what it's all about. Do it. Well, you can avoid it if you want, guys. You can avoid it. But if you actually want to do it, this is how we operate with me and my CEO guys, and they smash it. Like I said, we had one of our guys last week come into this plug and play 7K in his first week he hit by the end of the week, using this system and then all of our blueprints for building his business and personal brand. Right? It's just about, you don't need more time. You just need to do the right stuff. You need to hold yourself accountable to the highest level. Personal development and professional development. Don't miss either. Let's go, guys. I want you to win. Let me know in the comments. I want to see your wins. I want to see what you're struggling with, and I'll help you out in there. Let's get it.